What's up, everybody? It is Techno, and welcome back to Level Requests once again. Let's go! I'm definitely really hyped to continue what we've been doing here in this series. So, as you know the drill, you can submit levels to me via the form in the description, and I will be playing them on stream. I will be playing them in videos such as this, giving feedback and reviewing in any way I find viable. So I will waste no time further and let's get straight into the thing. I'm done talking. Muga Million by Doors Lover 13. Alright, I sent a banger incoming. I will also leave a link in the description for my co-owned Discord server, the Crystal Chasm, where you guys can go over and join to submit requests. They're occasionally opened. I try to aim for once every week or 2 weeks, depending on the capacity of levels I'm requested, but I will leave the link down there for you, as well as the form submission. But let's get straight into this. Okay. I think it's rather interesting to see a song used to this, or a level used to this song. This is fire. It doesn't really have much going on, if I can try to give any feedback. It doesn't really have much going on structurally. I do think obviously there could be a bit more... Why does there a restart practice mode keybind? I'll just try and get back to where I was real quick. Let me just do this. I've looked in the keybinds. I swear there's not even an exit practice mode keybind. Like, or there is, and I'm just... I don't know. I don't know. This is cool, though. I do think, it is a bit simple structurally, and could have a bit more playtesting and, like, just playability altogether. But, honestly, the synchronization isn't too bad. And like I said, the song choice is definitely, interesting. Oh, that orb is very, blind. I saw in the editor this is, like, 5 minutes, so I'll play through. I'll see, what feedback I can give generally as it goes, but as of right now, there isn't too much to say. It is pretty fun, but just a bit simple and awkward with some of the playtesting. It does have some, blind clicks and just some weird timings. What? Come on, what did that say? Okay, come on. I haven't heard this song in so long. I completely forgot this existed, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what happened to the song there? I'm not gonna lie, King Samalot kinda got bars. He's kinda... I never really... I don't know, I never really dove into the song much, but... What in the world? What in the world just happened to the song? Why'd it turn into Slaughterhouse? What? A much wider version of, Slaughterhouse. I really like, aside from... What did that say? I'm sorry. I like a lot of the ideas. I do just think, getting some more work to structuring and getting some playtesting. That's really all I have to say for this. Obviously there's no decorations, so I can't really judge any in that aspect. Song choice? What is that timing? Okay, this timing is a bit, what in the wait, I don't have to actually... That's a fake, is it? It's not a fake. You're lying to me, right? Oh my god, you're not lying to me. Like... I don't know how I just did that. That is unfortunately incredibly unbalanced, so maybe working a bit to balancing as well. That was insane. Eric? Yo, wait, it's one of those spam challenges. Hold on, I got this. There we go, okay. Anyone playing back in the day, or even just playing, if you look up wave challenges in the level search, you'll find those everywhere, where they just kind of shrink as they go. Why is there 3D on them? That was interesting. The random 3D. Alright. That was pretty neat. I don't have much to say other than maybe investing some more playtesting, just working on some more structuring as you go along, and as well as just some balancing. I mean, the synchronization there was actually pretty nice with the music. Song choice, I don't know. It was just Muga Million by Sammy, but it was pretty interesting. Our next level will be Holdin by Xanagon. They have no creator point. Oh, happy belated birthday! They have no creator points, no sends, so I'm interested to see what this holds. 4 months ago. So let's actually get a look at this and see what it has to offer. That was in fact the Dash Orb, yes. Oh, the 3D! I do suggest going through and editing up the 3D a bit. Just the perspective is a bit off, and I can give a little like walkthrough of this right after going through the level here. Hello everybody, I did not record this little segment last night, so we're gonna do it now. Alright, so let me set up a structures here and I can show you how to do at least somewhat proper 3D, at least to an extent. Yeah, I recorded that video at about 3 AM last night. I was not in the greatest state of mind, so I completely sidetracked and forgot to do the 3D tutorial after that level I had played. So I'm gonna do 2 perspectives. We'll do a kind of down perspective, I guess, I don't know how to explain that, and then the regular perspective or a top perspective. So if you do it like so, kind of just pick an axis and stick to the axis. So if you're doing this perspective, if you're doing this perspective, stick to sides that are on the right sides of structures, the right and top sides. These are the only sides you're going to want to touch with 3D, the right and the top. Now, if we're going to do, say, let me just delete all of the 3D that we had just done. We're going to do the opposing perspective. And this one, I've been using this one a little bit in my recent stuff, but, oh, that is not correct. Don't listen to me. We do it like so, and it is as simple as that. For this perspective, you will only be doing the right and the bottom side instead of the right and the top. It's as simple as that. A lot of people get mixed up on perspectives, and I completely understand it as well. It is something, I mean, it's not something everyone just gets right off the bat, and it does take some practice, but this is certainly something I wanted to throw out there as a little tutorial. Just kind of get a basic 3D perspective for your stuff. So yeah, I'll leave this here. I do think some more pulses would be pretty nice to see, like in the backgrounds, to work towards some song representation. It is a bit empty as well. Some more saw blades between a lot of the structures would be pretty cool. Just maybe some more air decoration as well. Yeah, it is just a bit too empty, especially in this segment with the like line structures, or yeah, the line structures and then really nothing else going alongside it. Oh, I think that transition was, unfortunately a little blind as well. Maybe just putting, a platform kind of at the bottom of that segment there so you can't die, or making the part just a simple auto so the player has time to react. Just a little more reaction time is really all that needs. This has a lot of, really neat concepts, though. I would like to see a bit more, creativity among the backgrounds. It does seem like it's utilizing the same dash orb kind of static background as a go. Well, I wouldn't say fully static. They are, like, rotating, but, you know, locked to player on the x-axis. I think the shaders might be a little too intense for that segment in particular. I don't know. I like it. I feel like some more shaders could have been utilized in the earlier segments, kind of to match up to that intensity at that last part. Overall, it probably isn't rate-worthy quite yet, but I see a lot of the cool ideas, and I think if you worked a bit more on the style itself, worked a bit more on experimenting around with some structuring, get some more air decoration and some more backgrounds in there, some more color adjustments would be nice. That one segment with all the, I don't know, the kind of bridge segment with the blue coloration was a bit off-putting. It seemed a bit too saturated. Maybe just messing around with things on that part would be a good idea, but overall, I really like a lot of the ideas here. I can see this is your first attempt at an actual level, and I'm not gonna lie, this is really good for a first attempt on anything big, and that is your first real attempt on a level. But in all honesty, this isn't bad at all. This is definitely more impressive than the stuff I was building early on, and I really appreciate that. I admire that there was a lot of effort put into this, and I can see a lot of the ideas have a lot of promise. So I think just work on just a bit more practice with this style, but I think there's a lot of potential here. Okay, I've left my feedback. It's pretty neat. Not quite a rate yet, but I like a lot of the ideas. So let's queue up the next level. The ID doesn't exist. Come on! Z Z Levi Challenge Unlisted. This is an unlisted version of my current. You know what? I didn't mean to copy that from the clipboard. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. I can beat it. Oh my god, I'm not doing this. Oh my god, these clicks are impossible. Oh my god, place a checkpoint! Oh, I did it! Holy crap, I spent so long on those clicks, and it was the last clicks of the level. Oh, okay. That's a bit challenging. I'll give you a positive like ratio, but oh my gosh, yeah, that's a bit difficult. Okay, moving on. Neon Shadow by the Mystical Myth, my first good level. Okay. Let's see what we got cooking. I really like the song choice. I will say this, and I say this to a lot of beginner creators, or to anyone that I get levels from newer creators on these videos. Really all I can say is improvement definitely takes time, and take some time. The most I can say is play some levels that you like in the awarded tab, gauntlet, stuff like that. Get some inspiration for some styles that you like, and try to replicate that style. And as you go along and try to replicate that style, you will have faults, and kind of as you have those faults, you can kind of make the style your own, and it gives it personality in a way. Definitely take time to practice, because without time, there won't really be much improvement at all, and it definitely takes a lot of time inside the editor, building your own stuff that no one will ever see, or even just building a bunch of random stuff that you just enjoy. You know, build for fun, for sure. I cannot figure out this click. Hold on, what in the world is happening? Exited the level again. Really all I can say though is take some time, play the game, find some inspiration, and begin building off of that inspiration. Work on some gameplay structuring, song synchronization, stuff like that. Work on some more pulses, get some effects. It definitely takes a lot of time to learn, and I do suggest taking that time to practice, because without that, there won't be much improvement, obviously. I don't know. I think there's a lot of charm seeing early levels like this. It really reminds me of where I started. Honestly, I don't know, I really appreciate new builders playing the game all the time, and it's so nice to see a bunch of new creators and new ideas being put on the table every day. I don't know, I like this, but definitely work a bit more. I want to see more from you. I want to see more levels. It's really nice to see new creators to the table, like I said. We have a level by me. I don't know who you are. Unnamed 4623 by I don't know lol 1745. Alright. Okay. I'm liking the music synchronization right so far. I think the aesthetic of the particles in the background, as well as the music as a whole, was really fitting. I think it creates a little bit of atmosphere. Even though this is meant, obviously, to be a layout, it just adds a bit more depth to the song representation, in my opinion. I really like this structuring. I'm a huge fan of that, for sure. Ooh. I'm really enjoying this. I don't really have much to say. Obviously, it is meant to be more of a layout, but that's fine. This is really fun. I'm going under the map. All right. Oh, the song has... Wait, the song is Mario SFX. Wait, that's awesome. Or I should say Yoshi. Okay. Wait, that was the end? That was a bit sudden. I really like that. I really don't have much to say. Obviously, it was a bit open structurally, but I can tell this seems more like a work in progress. It is unlisted. No, I'm really curious to see if you're gonna finish this. Actually, I would really like to see. I'd love to see more on this. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's neat. I love that. Esophagus. We have Esophagus by Triple A17. You can check this out. It is for Charisma's creator contest. So let's see what this has to offer. Okay, this is interesting. Whoa, alright. I like how it's keeping things really simple with the kind of 1.0 designs, but it's overhauling it a lot. It reminds me of those early, and I'm not trying to compare this to like a layout, but I mean, obviously it is more meant to be layout designed. Those like GD World 2.2 layouts that were coming out back when like 2019, 2020 area. Okay, that seemed a bit short, but that was really cool for what it was. I would like to see Oh wait, it is a rated layout. Okay, okay, okay. I don't think I have the rated layouts mod installed, but I was reading this comment. I have the rated layouts mod, so I'm glad this got some kind of attention. Personally, the rated layouts mod is a really good way to get some kind of recognition starting out creating, because even if you can't decorate, being able to create good gameplay and a good layout, I think that mod allows you to get more of an opportunity for somewhat of attention and more chance for feedback on that part if you want more feedback on a layout, preferably. But I'm not gonna lie, for being part of the layouts mod, this is really sweet. But I really liked the intensity and how it kept up with the music, with the shaders, the visuals, the camera movements as well. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have any complaints, especially given it is for rated layouts. So I mean, I can't really say much more than that. I like this. Alright, let's see what the next level is, and oh my god, wait, I don't know if I'll play this in this video. I think I'm just gonna make a whole separate video of me playing this level. I think that'd be a pretty neat idea, but I am gonna likely save this for another time, simply due to, well, time. It is 3 in the morning right now. I tend to record these videos in the after hours before I head to bed, just while I have some time to my lonesome. No, I need to play this. I've been meaning to actually complete it. I did like a half of a run through when it released before it was rated, and other than that, I haven't really done much. So I definitely need to check this out. I might do its own video for that. So let me, you know what? I will save it in some. Obviously, I'm gonna know what this level is. I'll save it in some folder though. I'll just throw it in, say that folder. But I'll save that for another time. We have Idyllic... Oh, I have played this. Idyllic Nature by Zin. Made in 25 hours. Okay, I have it in my feature folder, but I'll actually check this out again, and we'll see what it has here. Okay. I really like the cleanliness here. I think I do remember playing this on a live stream one time. I don't know how I didn't die at that transition there. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Maybe the radial blur shader could use a bit of adjusting, given it's on every pulse. I do really like the simplicity and cleanliness here. Maybe some other visuals other than the simple pulses, but maybe some other visual effects alongside those radial blur pulses would be pretty nice. But I really like a lot that's here. I think it's really well polished, and I think there's a lot of potential with advancing some more designs further. I really like the orb animations that you have in this first segment. I think maybe some more backgrounds in this segment would be pretty cool, but I mean overall it does match the song pretty well. Yeah, but this part just seems a bit too simple for the intensity of the music. I feel like there could be a bit more visually going on, maybe something a bit more than just the radial blur like I was saying, but overall no, I do like everything that's here, and I really like how well put together it is. I don't know, some of these timings are a bit weird, so maybe... What? English? Oh my god. Maybe playtesting that segment a little bit more, because a lot of those orb clicks and kind of entering the portals with the wave felt a bit awkward. So I'm unsure actually about that. I'll just, I'm going to start position from this segment, but I think another design switch up here would be pretty nice. Since there is a whole transition, it's likely more expecting a switch up. And I think maybe adding more of a portal instead of having you slide on that, because it is kind of misleading that you can slide on the first one and not any others. So maybe putting a portal instead, just here, and then having a regular gravity change, just to, you know, further signal that, hey, you can't touch those things. You know, I don't know how I feel about that transition. This transition into the duel in particular is a bit odd, as I was saying about, I guess it's more into a UFO. I thought it was a wave. I'm just not paying attention. Altogether, it's some pretty cool stuff. I'd probably do, I don't know, maybe a higher rate there. I don't know how I feel about... I think it could use a bit more visually, and maybe some more colors, because it didn't seem like there was much going on in, like, the earlier parts, aside... Because until the drop, there wasn't much colors at all, just the grayscale monochrome. So I am going to put that down into a rate instead. I do think there could be just a bit more here to add to the representation, but, I don't know. I like a lot of the ideas here. So let me leave my comment, and we will move straight on to the next level. Alright, not bad. Let's get straight on to the next level. Okay, we have Ritual of Decay by Aiden Does Stuff. And this one does have a YouTube video, so we will pull this up and we will watch that. So give me 1 second here.
A few moments later.
Alright, here we go. Okay. It looks like it has pretty nice gameplay sync so far. Okay. I kind of like the movements. Some of the earlier movements, how they were kind of bouncing in, or I don't know if it may have been elastic in to the music. They seem to fit very nicely for representation. I like a lot of the decoration itself here. I like the natural themes. I think it is a bit simple, being there's not really much visuals or intense pulses going on to kind of aid the artsy designs, but it is pretty clean altogether. Maybe just a bit more polishing on the backgrounds and some more complexity to the block designs, because there's not too much going on, but I really like the object pulses that are happening alongside the subtle other color changes going on. In terms of theming, this is actually really nice. I really like how it's sticking to the natural theme, and it's pulling it off quite nicely. The structuring is definitely way more interesting, and I think it'd take a lot more time to learn, but the gameplay does seem rather fun, especially for being a more difficult level or a level of that stature. So I think altogether I'm going to do a rate. It is pretty neat. Alright, I have left my comment, and we'll get on to the next level as usual. I like that. I think it was pretty interesting structurally, but I mean thematically, I pulled it off really well, I'm not gonna lie, and I think it looked pretty fun from what the video was showing. I would have to go back and play this myself sometime, but it was pretty neat. We will do one more for today, The Glacial Realm by Quarix? No stats. Okay, this one has a video as well, so we'll check this out real quick. And this will be the last level of this video, like I said, but you guys can submit or continue to submit levels like you have been. And I'm so glad that we've been getting consistent levels so I can continue doing these videos. I definitely love doing what I do. So if you can continue to submit using the form in the description, I will continue to make videos like this for you guys. So let me pull this up and we will watch this together. So let me see. Okay, it is, immediately I will say unrateable. It is an impossible demon, so I guess we're just gonna check this out real quick. I'm interested. Harder than Eternus? I don't know about that one. You're gonna have to convince me. I mean, you're kind of doing it, but you're gonna have to convince me a little bit better than that. Oh my. I think it could have some more pulsing going on. Saying that with this gameplay is a bit ridiculous, but if I'm gonna judge anything, I could try to judge, give some feedback on the deco. I do think it is quite static. There could be a bit more blending of some colors on the designs themselves. Oh, I need to run that back again. What did I just see? What? Okay. That was worse. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Did it just say okay. I think it was rather interesting. I would like to see a bit more variations of the design. It was exactly the same as it went on. For a rate, obviously not rate worthy. It is quite impossible, but for designs it did seem quite static and very the same. I would like to see a bit more variation, some more movements and pulses, some visual effects would be nice. Just some cleaning on a lot of the cluttering, because it did seem a bit messy, but overall there were a lot of cool ideas. I just think there could be a lot more built upon those ideas, and I would like to see a bit more of that deco-wise, especially given you don't have any stats. I don't know if you just, it seems like you kind of just jump straight into the editor, and honestly I can appreciate that, because if you can play the game for whatever it is, grinding, just playing for fun, could be just to beat the main levels and quit, because I know even a couple of my real life buddies have just beaten the main levels and quit, which I don't know. I find most of the content in this game is definitely within the community and within the community made levels, stuff like the gauntlets, daily levels, all like that. And it's definitely interesting. I don't know. It's interesting to me to see people with no stats like this just jump straight into the editor. Or you did a stat reset. I mean, you never know. But either way, just a bit more cleaning, some more variation. So experiment a bit more with some more designs or maybe more derivatives of this design. But a lot of neat stuff. Gameplay, I literally can't say anything. This is impossible. So I mean, there's that. So I think that we'll call it for today's video. Like I said, you can join the Discord server, the Crystal Chasm, in the description, or you can continue to submit levels using the form I have linked as well, and I will review them in a video like this. I'm trying to be consistent with these, maybe about once a week or once, you know, around that time frame. I want to do some other videos though, so let me know ideas in the comments or anything. You can even DM me on Discord or Geometry Dash, anything, any way you can try to contact me. Video ideas or suggestions, because I'm definitely open to a lot of those. But on that note, guys, I am gonna be going to bed here, so it's always fun playing some new stuff. I love playing your guys' stuff, but I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or night, and that will be all from me. Have a good one, guys. Bye.